I'll just go in, do my little thing, my little 1-2 step. So that way we're not shiny by the time we start the process, you know, already getting oily. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus? What's up, YouTube? Hi, my girlies. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. So this is going to be a full face glow up moment for my girlies, especially my beginner girlies that have oily skin and trying to figure it out just like I am. I'm not a pro by any means. Let's make that very clear. I think I've learned a few tricks that'll help me not look greasy by the end of the day or even by noontime, because babe, at one point in time, I used to look like some cooked greased bacon by the end of the day. And who wants to look like that? Baby, we need it to last. So if you're trying to go from beginner to baddie without breaking the bank, let's make sure we throw that in there, without breaking the bank. Go ahead and grab your makeup and join me right along. Okay, so first things first, don't skip the prep. Please, girls, don't skip prep. And that I swear by that I do before I even prime, which I did not show, so I'm sorry. But I block my face because sometimes, like, I don't want to be like shiny, so I'll just go in, do my little thing, my little 1-2 step, so that way we're not shiny by the time we start the process, you know, already getting oily. It does also help me grip my makeup better as well. So I used to go straight in and wonder why it looked like fried chicken by noontime. Now, for this primer, I use, again, the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. It smooths my pores and it helps with that slippery feeling. Girl, gotta get it all up in there. I be trying, I'm not gonna hold you. I go in with the NYX Brow Glue. She has always been a staple in the makeup routine, and she will always be there, period. Like, I don't do anything crazy though. We just go ahead and, yeah, not the edges. I don't want you to take the edges, baby. I don't do nothing crazy. We just go in, brush them up, something slight, because 2016 Airbrush used to have me in a chokehold, and I don't mean the good one. If I ever do feel like my eyebrows look too like bulky or whatever the case may be, I just go in with a spoolie and like try and feather it out a little bit, and that usually helps and does the job. I also don't like to make like that straight line underneath it as well, because it's just kind of makes it obvious that it's not mine. So I just go in. She does the job. We love Anastasia Beverly heels because, babe, she gets the job done. Thank you, girl, for being a staple. If y'all got any recommendations, please drop it in the comments. Don't be shy. Don't be a hater either. And just watch and not engage. And there we go for the brows. If y'all see me keep looking to the side, it's just because I'm looking at my monitor and trying to make sure I stay in frame. Because, girl, your girl can't stay still. I use the Milani Conceal and Perfect. I'm not gonna hold y'all. It used to take me the longest to do my freaking eyebrows because I used to want them to be pitch perfect. But girl, they never came out twins. They was like adoptive sisters or something. Like, they wasn't even in the same room. I'm not even joking you. I feathered this out because I don't really do too much eyewear right now. I said eyewear as if I'm talking about glasses. But I don't really do like eye looks right now because, I mean, quite frankly, I'm just not the biggest fan of them. But like I said, I am trying to kind of put myself out there a little bit more. So I am starting to get into it. And then I just kind of go in with this, kind of buff it out just so it's not as harsh. I will add like contour to it later just to give it something, girl. Give it something. Okay. So, foundation. Here comes another tip. Do not use so much to start with. Less is more for us oily girls. So, build it up. You know, get yourself enough on there. And y'all don't talk about me. It do like make me look orange until I finish the look. So, trust the process with me, okay? But yeah, less is more to start off with, and then like I said, just build it up as you need it, because girl, we gotta let that skin breathe. Now I chose to go in with the SHEGLAM Complexion Pro in the shade Cappuccino. So as you can see, again, it is a little dark for me, but it matches my body, not my face, okay? Match your body, ladies. You see that? Look at that. Yeah, match your body. Okay. But yeah, I just go in and pat. I'm not scrubbing it in. Like, who does that? Just going in, patting. I don't take it all the way under my eyelid because your girl got bags like crazy. So we do what's it called? Crease a lot. But I start with a light one, build up where I need to. Okay, so I did tell y'all it made me look orange. Trust the process, I promise. Trust the process. So as you can see, you know, she was pretty full coverage in my opinion. I do like to cover up my freckles, so I go in with just a tad bit more around that area, because the whole point of makeup is to cover your face. Okay, so I'm more of a under painting type of girly. I like it more, so that's how we're gonna do it. So bronzer, I'm gonna add a little depth back into my face. So we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Bronzer and Contour. Here she is. Like, I'm still kind of learning like the different placements and stuff, but I know they say go high, so that's what we're doing. And then I do like to go, I try to clean this off as best I can so it's not as much product. I like to go right here, right here, right here, right here. Now, I do also put some on my eyelids because, like I said earlier, I don't really do too much. We just keep her trucking because I'm not a big eyelid person. I am starting to be because I want to get more into, like, the creative side of makeup. Y'all can go follow my TikTok, Serenity Sonola 1. And join me on there as well. Okay, because we are still orange, I do like to go in with a decent amount of blush. And I like to go in with the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in the shade Dusty Rosé. That is the color. Also placing high, and I like a little bit on the nose. Don't know why, don't ask me why. We like what we like, girlies. Like, blush to me is that girl, which is e.l.f. and she's just so beautiful, just so beautiful. You might even add a little bit more. Razzle dazzle. By the way, my edges are never really long like this, but when I do a slick back, baby, my edges gotta be on 1,000, because otherwise I feel weird. Like my head just feels so big. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, we're gonna build this up just a tad bit more. Gotta give ourselves a little bit more here. There's our blush, nothing too crazy. Then and only then will I go in with my concealer. Now, I've bought so many different concealers. So this new one that I have been loving is this Yummy Skin one. And baby, she does the job. We love her. So we go in. I can do everything but draw a straight line at this point. But I'm not here for your judgment. I'm just not. Just not. So we're just gonna blend her in. Like I said, we let her sit a little too long. So, and I am being like so gentle. If only you see how much I'm like really like patting this in. I'm not the biggest fan of doing like my nose, because like she never cooperates the way I want her to. Like at all. Like look at her, she never cooperates. If you made it to this part of the video too, go ahead and comment a fingerprint emoji. Looks like the little blue fingerprints. Very gorgeous. I actually use her a lot. I don't know why. Okay, and then we just go under the eyes. So I start to like puff her out on the ends first. And then, ooh. And then we kind of like work our way up. And then like I don't go like too far up, because again I crease like crazy. So we just kind of like get her where we need her. Okay, so that's about the extent I go like with my brush itself. So now we're gonna just do this other side really quick. Blend her out. Don't drag it, just pats, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. Y'all see her. Y'all see her. Yeah, that's period. Okay, so once I do that, again, I go in with my damped, I'm not gonna say wet, but my damped beauty blender. And we just go in and just make sure she looks smooth everywhere. Just so y'all can see, this is with it, this is without it. You can see a little bit of a difference, but you'll see it more so like throughout the day, in my opinion. And then I do the one on my nose, especially this one because she was kind of harsh. And then this one. I'll blend all that together. And there she goes. There she goes. Now, another oily skin tip is to not powder your entire face. For me, I just do under my eyes, my forehead, and my smile lines. So like right here. Because then you just look kind of cakey and crusty, and don't nobody want that. Don't nobody want that. Don't nobody want it. We don't want it. We're not going to have it, period. So I go in Holy Grail, the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom. You see her. You see her. Yeah. So we just go in, and I did already like touch my hand, by the way. So and then my small ones. Look at that, y'all. Beautiful. I don't really bake either as much because like she leaves a really white residue, and honestly I've tried so many different setting powders, pressed powders, all of that, and it just leaves that really white residue to like where I get flashbacks if I take pictures, and girl, don't nobody want that. So I just avoid it. You know, I do what works best for me. If y'all try it and it works for you, go for it. Don't let nobody tell you different. You need to do what works best for you and your skin. Because, girl, these girls will get on here trying to tell you, oh, that's not the right way to do it. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do that. Girl, I'm doing what works for me, not for you. You do what works for you, and I'm going to do what works for me. Gotta go in with the powder blush, though. Not 100. We got to, cause baby, eating. I know. I told y'all to trust. Y'all gonna listen to me one of these good old days. Yes, I do also go in with the Juvia's Place bronzer. Oh, she's a beauty. Nothing too heavy though, because I don't like too many powders, as y'all know. My last tip for the girlies. Setting spray is a must. I mean, I know that's pretty common knowledge, but after you spray it, press it in with a sponge. It will make your makeup last so much longer. Trust me on this, okay? So I use, depending on the day, I use the Charlotte Tilbury alone by itself, or I have a dupe for the one size, which is this. It's a lot cheaper. She gets the job done, okay? So we're gonna spray. And we're gonna press her in. Just press her in. Very gentle. Very gentle, so you're not messing up your base. Very gentle. Very gentle. Then give her a nice good shake. They want to kill you with these products nowadays. But yes, you need to look like a pack of cooked bacon when you're finished. Yes, indeed you do. So, again, we go in with that sponge. Pat her in. Here's a color. She's cute. Ooh, she is cute. For the actual lip, I do just go in with the NYX Butter Gloss. Nothing too crazy because we're not like a drastic girl. At least not under our regular makeup. Kind of smear those two together. And then if I want like a really glossy look, I go in with the Yensei lip oil because she even smells wonderful. Like, girl, if you ain't got her, get her. And there she goes. This is our finished product. I told you we wouldn't look orange by the end of it. Thank you for trusting the process. If you made it this far, go ahead and comment a yellow heart. Okay, so this is the final look. It's definitely that beginner friendly makeup look that's still giving baddie. Yes. If you made it to the end, you're a real one. Go ahead and comment a yellow heart for me, please, in the comments. And make sure to go ahead and like, and again, comment your yellow heart. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel because we got more vibes coming. We got more vibes coming. Again, I'm not a pro. I'm figuring out things just like you are, hence the fact that I made the video. If y'all want to see more of me, again, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love to be besties with all of you. Let me know what you want to see in the next video, okay? Maybe like an oily routine with just drugstore or high-end, or like the mistakes that I used to make that I no longer make now. You know, I got y'all. Whatever y'all want, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Bye, besties.